My first one was Dumbarton against Hearts, 1976, I'm going to say. Scottish Cup semi-final, drew nothing each. Absolutely brilliant.
Probably when Rangers won it.
Aye, last time you won it?
Yeah.
My first Scottish Cup memory, it was actually a negative one. I remember at Stirling Albion, we got thumped by Inverness at the time. I think we lost 6-1. So that was a lesson for me as a young player. I remember being 21 at the time and coming up against really, really good players and learning a lot from that game, that's for sure. So that was my earliest memory, which I know it's a negative one, but for me, even just to play in the Scottish Cup at that point, I was 21 before I got the chance to play senior football. So to play a Scottish Cup game meant the world to me. Even though we got thumped, it didn't matter to me. I was buzzing to play.
The double year, the 1988, a Celtic team under Billy McNeill, when Rangers were very much starting to dominate Scottish football, the Souness era, and just I don't think I'll ever get that feeling again where we won the double and it was centenary year, and the boys said today about a lot of luck. Celtic had a lot of luck that year to win that cup final, including the semi-final and the final, so that's probably my favourite ever Scottish Cup memory.
Obviously, favourite Scottish Cup memory is the day itself. In 1997, the Scottish Cup final against Falkirk. It's a day it's lived with me for the rest of my life. Because of the significance it meant to the football club and everybody connected with the football club.
We won it in 1864. We'd love to get our hands on that silverware sometime soon.
Probably the Aberdeen game was outstanding for Dumbarton. Thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience of being in a quarter-final, the build-up to it. Alluded to it earlier on, it made you feel like a proper footballer for a week, certainly in the weeks building up to it. That was fantastic, thoroughly enjoyed that. When you play in these games, it's probably the emotion and the adrenaline that you enjoy more than anything else, and to play against the players that you play against, it's something that when you're older you reflect on it and you look at it as a really positive experience despite losing.
I think just the fact that any team can go out and win it, no matter the level, League 1, League 2, any team's got a good, decent chance, and it's always that kind of excitement of going the cup run, maybe getting the big dogs in the later stages, so aye.
And the Scottish Cup is the creme de la creme of the cups, I would say, so it's usually the big wigs that win it, but you never know, one of these days we were a big wig one time in 1864, so who knows.
I just like all the fans getting together to go to the Scottish Cup, and it's the optimism that we've got there. It just brings the whole community together, and as Gilly said, it is a great cup to win, and our name is going to be on it sooner rather than later.
For me, as a supporter of one of the weir teams, it's just the chance that we might one day get to Hampden again, we might lift a cup. It's been a long time since it's happened, but you always dream, you always hope that it's going to be your season. And it means your season ends well. We glory day at Hampden.
Any team can beat any team on the day. So many different teams over the last 20 years have won the Scottish Cup. There's been teams like Kilmarnock, Inverness, famously even Dundee United won it after 7 attempts, I think it was. So yeah, I think it's a great competition. I think it's probably the best competition that Scottish football can offer.
It's a fantasy, and it's doable. It's winnable, and it's there for all. And there's no better cup competition that can bring a community together than winning the Scottish Cup.
It's just always been something that certainly from a young boy I've always watched the Scottish Cup final. I'll never forget the buzz in my house when it was Scottish Cup final day, because it was on the telly and we would all sit and watch it, and it was a really big event. So I think the build up of that over the years always made it a special thing, and as I said, to actually play in it has been fantastic over the years. And yeah, it's just you know when it's Scottish Cup day, I always think there's a wee different feel amongst it or in you as a player, because you just know, get through this one, and then the best feeling is when you're in the draw and you see those numbers getting drawn out and you're dying for a home tie, you're dying for a big club. It's a brilliant feeling. So the whole experience of it is fantastic.